Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Washington football team. A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
He went on bad. That's crazy.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Love. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Well, you know, this club, there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now. There's so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that 1 or 2 guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a coach?
Well, you and I both know all the coaches that we've dealt with and come in contact with. They'd love to get their hands on those unnamed sources, wouldn't they? But they know that that's not possible, so I think they...
There he goes, left side. The 30. 10, 5, touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 89 yards. And Washington has taken a first-quarter lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. Taken in at the 22. And he'll be out right at the 35. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Okay. What Packers doing?
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Oh, shoot.
Well, this crowd does not like that call.
I ain't peeped that.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty's going against. But you and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down.
Oh, no.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Gosh.
Another try after the first down sack. Love fighting to stay upright. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. Yeah, boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
Throw that.
As a former defender, I can tell you with certainty, those are the ones that have you losing sleep at night. I would not like to be in that film room on Tuesday going over that one. Just a pretty poor effort defensively, and it leads to a big play.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
No receivers open downfield, so instead of forcing the ball to the sideline, he's going to throw this one down to Fort Worth. He'd rather have the incompletion than the turnover.
On 3rd down, Love. And this is caught. Touchdown. Wait, hold a second here. A flag down. Let's see if this will stand.
Another dude. Oh, shit.
Hopkins' kick is good. And that will make it 10-0 here in the first. So a touchdown on their opening drive and 3 more here, and it adds to their first quarter lead.
Yeah, everything's going according to plan so far because the offense has moved the ball, defense able to do their job, and here the special teams unit comes through with their contribution. A field goal to make it 10-zip.
From way up at the 23.
Oh, boy.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. This one complete. It's Fehoko. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. I tell you what, CD, this Washington defense, very strong in the victory last week.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
4th down, Prescott.
Oh, my God.
Got his man, it's Fehoko.
Wow, he got open.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. A 1st down carry by Elliott. And
we about to shut that down.
10. And between the last 2 plays, they moved it over half the length of the football field.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played. We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, force the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. Rolling to his right.
Oh, boy.
And that is caught.
Oh, boy.
Cowboys. Blake Jarwin, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys draw a bit closer. And now, before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official.
Stop trying to, please.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking.
I'll take 3.
You're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Second and 7. Play action this time with Love. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 33 yards that time. Love from the gun. And yet again, it's McLaurin. Touchdown! Terry McLaurin with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. Extra point good.
Better be able to stop the bunch. I do got some bunch offense.
10-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Not much leg here. Fields is at the 24-yard line. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
I ain't picking defense out middle now.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Only needing 2 yards on second down. Out of the gun, it's Elliott.
Good block.
Elliott a first down and more. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Off the play fake, Prescott. Rolling to his left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, not much there that time. And I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
After one, 17-7 is our score. To throw again on second down. Prescott. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the
too late,
first.
buddy, now right now.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Buying time to his left. And that's Elliott, complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 22-yard line. That one good for 24 yards. Now back to the ground with Elliott. Trucks over him, and he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge.
Wow.
A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. A good run of 6 yards there gets him closer to the goal line with second down coming up. Elliott.
Dang,
Only get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you go.
And he will take it in.
Want some water?
Cowboys score.
Can't do anything.
Tony Pollard, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys have cut it to within a score. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead is down to a field goal. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Already.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. That's out to the flat for Gibson. They find some open field here. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Love. He'll check that down to Gibson out of the backfield. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. A handoff for Gibson. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Love looking to throw it. And Waller taking it in over the middle. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
I spy a couple of extra defensive backs on the field for Dallas.
Cowboys in the dime on 3rd. They'll run with Gibson. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. They'll run. It's Gibson. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's a quick throw out wide. It's McLaurin. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
On 3rd down, here's Gibson. And he fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And Washington going to add on to their lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. First down, Prescott. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Underneath all day.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw there caught by Fehoko. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Prescott on first down. Flushed out right. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott steps away.
Oh my God.
That is caught
Oh,
by
yeah.
Lamb. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards.
A 42-yard attempt.
Zerline's kick is up and through. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. Kicks it on the ground with a squib, taken around the 28. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. 1 second, all that remains. Being chased out left. It's complete to Hopkins. So we have come upon halftime, and it's the visiting group from Washington who are out on top. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3 from way up at the 23? And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And, Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the first half. But when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely want your defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control. All you can do, keep putting points on the scoreboard and keep giving your defense opportunities to make stops.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here we go. He's coming. We got double. Hey, kill. 47. 33.
Play action now. Prescott. They'll roll him out right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown.
I got that one off. He burnt him. That's crazy.
Cooper, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game.
He smoked him. That was crazy. Oh, I know how. I had that slow ass.
Zerline good with a PAT. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
And the Cowboys here on 3rd down bringing in an extra defensive back. To throw now. Here's Love. Got an open man. Finds Gibson.
That's all we needed was a
Fighting
block.
through, and he's got space. Touchdown, Washington. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there.
Yeah, this is one of the best runs you'll see. A lot of times on these long touchdowns, you'll see he gets into the end zone untouched, but not here. He fought his way through contact, and it barely even registered. He just continued down the field all the way to the end zone.
Fighting a good fight.
From way up at the 23.
God.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Throw it up, he should have did.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Throwing, Prescott. Dancing to his left. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. And that'll be caught by Fehoko.
Yeah, he's burning it.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Montez Sweat able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on 4th down. To throw is Prescott. This DaGeneral. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. A nice display of power, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Prescott eluding the pressure right. Oh, Prescott stripped. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He let one slip away last week as well, so now 2 fumbles lost in as many weeks.
Well, we were out at practice, and we watched him work. And what did his quarterback coach talk about all week?
Being a two-hand monster.
And we looked at each other. Two-hand. Oh, I get it. Two-hand monster. Both hands on the football, taking care of it, putting it away so the ball doesn't get dropped.
Here's Gibson to start the drive. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. If they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Throwing. Love. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's got it to Gibson. Ooh, the juke. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And the catch made by Hopkins. And he's got some space here. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Love from the gun. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes
I put everything on power back
and
for
see
him.
the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front
Every
of you
upgrade
and
from
stop
power
right at the
back.
line of scrimmage.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Gibson.
Power back. Ooh.
And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Touchdown! Terry McLaurin, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead now up to 14.
Washington 38, Cowboys 24.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Then I gotta pay the dude at MCL tomorrow at 6:30 or 7 a.m. because he can't play until Monday. Like, what the hell type of schedule you got? You can't play all weekend.
The Dallas
Hey, come
offense
on
here
now.
set to begin the drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word.
I'm like, really,
I like it,
dude?
though,
Like,
because
you
you're
can't play
exactly
all
right.
weekend.
Yeah, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
No, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Now Prescott. Forced out to his left. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively.
I don't even know why he did
and now
that.
it brings up 3rd down. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. The tight end Jarwin with it out on the left side. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a pickup of 12. 2nd play in a row with a 12-yard gain. Prescott looks to throw on 1st. A dump off to Elliott. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Got his man, it's Fehoko. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
A strong running. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal as he's inside the 10 down to the 7-yard line.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott sliding out of the pocket.
I need to see
and
him.
he's got his man in stride, complete. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Zerline connects on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
And by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
19 yards there on the catch and run.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
On 1st and 10, Love. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. I ain't gonna make no
noise in that league, though. I need a quarterback.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Flushed out right. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Now Love. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 19. 23 yards the pickup there. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Gibson on the read option. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Love. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone to give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. A rough couple of weeks for the man under center. 5 sacks last week, 4 now this week. Do you try to design some quicker developing plays if you're an offensive coordinator?
I think you do that. I think you also change his launch point at times. In other words...
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Here's Prescott. He'll buy some time right. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Kevon Seymour. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown. So they obviously declined that, and it is a touchdown.
They still had the option, but let's face it.
There's no option.
There's no option when you score a touchdown. An easy call for them.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Cowboys 31.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. On play action, Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Got to be wary of throwing an interception here because the defense knows they're going to get tested deep. That's why they're going to put a couple of extra guys back there to try and prevent that.
Yeah, late in the fourth quarter here, trying to preserve the lead. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
You got three down. 52 is the mic right here, over there, right? 52 is the mic.
Let's go. Mike 52, Mike 52.
Bound to lose one. 52 is the mic, boys. 52.
One last shot now for Prescott. Flush to his right. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Washington, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Jacksonville to take on the Jaguars. Meanwhile, for